Peace, righteous family. This video is going to be about a lot of things, but one of the craziest things that's going to be in this video is about how Trump be doing some shit right. A lot of us ain't ready for that talk, but we're going to have that talk because even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. Special thing about Trump is Trump ain't no regular white man. Trump is a ginger. Oh, he a red herring. He an interesting one, man. Even the other white people don't deal with the reds that way. The gingers is a special breed. They always known for causing mischief. They wild cards. And white people know this to be true. Now, do we know? All right, so let's talk about what he just did. All right, because you know that he's against the Democrats. He came in to drain the swamp. Now that we've been learning about the Democrats a little bit more, we've been learning they was the main ones behind buying up the organs and sacrificing the... Just a lot of deep history where they was the ones that wanted more government. They wanted more than to get positions where they could do programs for the poor, but they was always abusing the poor, kidnapping the poor, experimenting on the poor. Right now, even now, people going to the hospitals, they getting sicker from going to the hospital. The safest way to survive a coronavirus diagnosis is to not go to the hospital. You got the virus is spreading. Yeah, the virus spreads very easily. It was designed with Henrietta Lacks cells. The HeLa cells was meant to keep the virus immortal. It lasts longer on surfaces than actual flu viruses. Yeah, do that. But it don't kill you more than actual flu viruses because the only way it's really going to kill you is if you get the additional complications that come with you becoming immune compromised. Now, where would you get meningitis, bronchitis, pneumonia, and all kinds of other things from? Where would you get the wrong setup for your motherfucking body? At the hospital, at the sick house, where they gonna intentionally do you wrong. And that's where listen, when this global lockdown happened, a lot of the human trafficking, a lot of the organs trade shut down. I know I'm getting deep, but let's talk about it. Where they getting these bodies from now? Where they getting the organs from now? Hospital people. They need you to go to the hospital. They need you to die. Because people wasn't dying like they wanted them to. In fact, that's what Trump did. Trump dropped Bill Gates in the predictive model. The predictive model being used by Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, who is Bill Gates' man, and the WHO and other people that really is all up under them and their money tree. They telling you that this many people gonna get it and this many people gonna die. No, the correct fact is this many people can get it, absolutely. But the way you're going to die is if you go to the hospital and you go for the rest of the process. You got to actually further compromise your immune. Your immune is compromised. Now you stay home, you stay safe, you avoid all kinds of extra viruses, you boost your immune up and you start actually trying to exercise and breathe and live and start beating them fevers like you would do with any flu, influenza included. And you find your naturopath to help you with that. You may survive. You might survive, especially if you're able-bodied and otherwise healthy. Now, if you're 99 years old and you pass away, please know that you're probably going to pass away from something otherwise. I'm not trying to hear no more stories about people telling me their 99-year-old great-grand-uncle just died from the Rona. No, he just died, damn it. He didn't die from the Rona. He had the Rona in the system, and then he died. Don't you know in New York they had 10,000 people that died, and they gave 37 of them the fucking coronavirus diagnosis without ever diagnosing them. They just said they died from corona. The numbers were being blown up and exploited because fear is what's being pushed. People will only stay in the house if they're scared enough. Because right now, people that were otherwise brave and otherwise confident are now pushing an agenda of fear that don't make sense. They telling people to do things that don't make sense. Don't you know if you tell everybody to stay home without any regard for other public health information, there are people that are going to abuse themselves, abuse their children, abuse their partners. There's crazy things that are going to happen when people are locked in a small space. Don't you know people are claustrophobic? Don't you know people are borderline? Don't you know people are bipolar? Don't you? I mean, that's what you call them, right? And you give meds to make them worse so they're not going to be functional. So what about all these other issues? All these issues is going to be fine as long as we stay home? No, we're going to have a whole... What about all the drinking? What about the alcoholism? How many people died from alcohol poisoning the last year or so? How many people died from alcohol poisoning the last month or so due to what's going on now? We got people that's losing their minds. They're getting their brains blown out in Walmart, so the police didn't stop killing people. So all this racial... injustice didn't stop, but what stopped was the ability to protest. So we looking at the white protesters now and criticizing the white protesters? Why? Because you mad because you can't do it? You can do it, but you know what'll happen to you. So what did I keep saying? Satan gonna cast out Satan. Let them deal with them. Do you know why they out there? They out there for a good motherfucking reason. Is they gonna spread the coronavirus? I'm sure the news would say so. I'm sure Bill Gates would say so. But the death rate, you can even go on the COVID-19 tracker produced by Bing and Bill Gates themselves. And even though Bill Gates always tell you, you know what I mean, he know how to lie with statistics. And the reason I'm saying he tell you is because he put out pictures of himself next to a stack of books. The titles in the books give you the messages. One book say How to Lie with Statistics. Another book called Eradication. He letting you know what his campaign was. With Event 201, they was doing predictive planning. Even with the movies and shit we watching on Netflix, it bugged me out how we watch movies on Netflix that show us what's happening and what could happen, and we don't think it's fearful. We don't think it's repressive. We don't think that we should question what we're doing now. I just watched Robot Overlords. You seen this crazy shit? Robot Overlords is where the AI gets so smart and figure out how to take over, then it forces humans to stand down. And the humans end up having to go back inside their house and sit inside. And that's all they got to do. And otherwise, the robots provide for them. But what the robots is doing is they scanning humanity, try to figure out whatever they can get out of people's minds. So the artificial intelligence can become a higher level of intelligence, and they're going to leave. Now, the movie turned out good in the end. I like it. But what's crazy about this shit is people are sitting in the house. This movie's made 5 years ago. And people are watching it right now, and nobody's questioning. Why are we sitting in the house? Is it safe to stay at home? What does it mean to stay at home? I mean, does that mean that we should be working in our yards and active in our communities, but keeping a safe distance from other people and not touching strangers in the eyeball? Nah, we've been told to stay at home. It's a very blanket prescription for a very complicated issue. And whenever you get a blanket prescription, very, very simple-minded instruction for a very complicated issue, you know they're doing this to appeal to the lowest common denominator, people with the least education, least information, but the most aggression and the most emotion. You know the most emotional people are usually the least informed. So they're the ones that's going to say with the most intensity, stay home! My grandma just died! Your grandma used to smoke rocks. Your grandma didn't die from, oh, she just got sick. No, the motherfucker was sick for 50 years. But now you emotional and you're going to use this as your motherfucking talking ticket. Yes, I know people is dying. Stop sending your people to the motherfucking hospital. Stop letting your people be fucking diabetic for 30 fucking years and now you're surprised that they got health issues. You were supposed to get them healthy a long fucking time ago, man. I'm not saying this from a place of judgment. I'm saying I've been here, man. My mama had diabetes. We had to get up off of that shit. That shit can be reversed. My mama got asthma. That shit can be motherfucking affected and changed. And you know what? I got to be concerned with keeping us safe. But you know what? It ain't just the idea of staying at home is going to keep us safe because her mind is concerned right now. She mentally not all the way well right now. I'm thankful that there's people that check in on her and make phone calls and do things and try to visit and drop by groceries and stuff like that. And they do it in the safest of ways. It's amazing what they got to do. But I'm saying to you, I'm more concerned with the way that we shifting as a people in terms of how we think. We're too much speaking for the state. We too much repeating the CDC's recommendations. We too much just saying what we heard from somebody else. And we saying wash your hands and stay safe and wear a mask. And they ain't even did studies. It's not hard to do a study, a split study to show, well, does this mask work better at this virus or that? And what? Let's do a study of 10 people that wear masks and see, did they get the virus from infecting themselves, touching themselves, pulling the mask up and down all day, changing their gloves out, putting on dirty gloves? Does this work or not? That's what we should be doing, but we not. We was promoting fear. So this is why Trump dropped that model. People was mad. This is why a lot of people is right now up in arms. These are Trump supporters. And this is why they saying like, yo, we will fight to stand up and say that we have a right to reopen our businesses because these small businesses is falling apart. A lot of them. Now I know there's more small business owners that's white, maybe even Asian. But there's a lot of black folks right now with small businesses that are being affected. Fortunately, a lot of black folks have online businesses and know how to do their thing online. So we transfer that online energy. And fortunately, some of us brave enough to do pop-ups, meetups, and things like that. But these white folks that have brick and mortar locations that have thousands invested into they place of business and they not about to get let off the hook for their loans and their funding and all that, they really worried about their world collapsing. So they're going to be willing to go to war for their world. And I'm telling you, all you got to do is be cool. All you got to do is work on your garden. All you got to do is stay healthy. All you got to do is take care of your elders. All you got to do is take care of your babies. All you got to do is figure out how to teach without repression and stupidity and ignorance. Because Satan going to cast out Satan. And you about to see it. I'm saying you might want to stay out the fricassee and the flambe. And in the process, you might want to get some knowledge yourself so you know exactly how to stay out the way. And this stuff you're supposed to be doing too. Because while they destroying, we're going to be building. It's a whole new world coming though, man. And I hope you ain't going to be a representative of the martial law and the state and all that other bullshit. I hope you're not going to be a collaborator. I hope you're not going to be so scared that you just start telling us whatever the motherfucking state told you to say. Because you should have learned by now that that is not the motherfucking way. If you're worried about those deaths happening right now, that shit is not accident. That shit is not nature. That shit is the same system that we're trying to undo right now. So is with you with the system or not? It's that simple. You just got to figure it out right now, man. Freedom of fear. Love y'all.